First in, last out, the few, the proud. These are phrases often used to refer to the United States Marine Corps. The Marines are the tip of the spear in the United States military and have been established since November 10th, 1775. The Marine Corps is an institution of professional warfighters that live by the core values of honor, courage, and commitment. The Marines were initially warriors of naval ships and through the years have become more specialized in amphibious assaults. And now, while still specializing in amphibious assaults, are the nation's 911 force, with the ability to be anywhere in the world within 48 hours, in any climate, and in any place. The Marines pride themselves on sticking true to their history and traditions and knowing their own history better than any other branch in the military. It's hard to know where you're going until you know where you've been. First, let's dive a little into the history. Born in Tun Tavern, a brewery in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on November 10th, 1775, the Marines were established for ship-to-ship warfare. This is where the Marines earned their nickname, Leathernecks. The Marines have participated in nearly every major conflict that the United States has ever been in, from the shores of Tripoli to the beaches of the Pacific during World War II to current conflicts in Iraq and in Syria. Many former Marines are well-decorated heroes, and many have been awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor, and many have also given the ultimate sacrifice and given their life for their country. Next, let's talk about the Marines of yesterday and the Marines of today. Like mentioned before, the Marines were first established for naval warfare. The Marines were on the seas and specialized in boarding enemy boats and were often at times engaged in sword-to-sword combat. Marines wore leather-neck collars to protect their necks from enemy blades, and from wearing these leather collars, the nickname Leathernecks were born, and a name still often used today to refer to Marines. During World War I, Marines earned the nickname Devil Dogs by the German soldiers for their tenacious fighting style and bloodshot eyes from the gas the Germans used on American forces. During World War II, the Marines were used heavily for amphibious assaults in the Pacific theater while bouncing from island to island defeating Japanese forces. Today, Marines can be found all over the world, most notably in Iraq and Syria. Marines can also be found cross-training with foreign armies in the continents of Australia, the Northern Pacific, Europe, and in Africa. While Marines are still used for amphibious assaults, they are primarily used as America's 911 force because of their ability to be anywhere in the world within 48 hours and the ability to be self-sufficient in combat for 90 days. The Marines continue to this day to stick tried and true to their traditions. The most well-known tradition is the Marine Corps Ball, which is held by every unit in the Marine Corps to celebrate their birthday. Another tradition is the Blood Stripe, which is a scarlet stripe worn on the dress blue uniform and is worn by all non-commissioned and commissioned officers in the Marine Corps. The Blood Stripe was born after the Battle of Chapultepec, where an estimated 90% of non-commissioned and commissioned officers were a casualty of the battle. The Marines also pride themselves on sticking true to traditions, and one major aspect of traditions is ceremonies. The Marines hold ceremonies for promotions, for change of commands, and all awards. The Marines are recognized in front of their peers, their juniors, and their senior Marines, standing at position of attention to show their respect for the awarded Marine. In conclusion, I hope you have found great value from this speech and have learned a few things about the Marine Corps and have a greater understanding and appreciation for what the Marine Corps is.